Yo, peace. As shown in my previous video, I got the pot number 5 for Potbash from the thing is from John by Bolt and Blade, and I got it from UK from Thomas Implausible Knight. And I put out some bits I want to use, for example, this beer and pieces from this thing. And all the other stuff which is laying around here. I don't know what I do with the rats, but I fucking love these rats. And I thought of building a kind of diorama base with like this crazy claw and fur maybe. Just thought like it's funny to give a beer extra fur. And also these shields, a shield arm and maybe a shield on the back, and some other little stuff like a chain, and maybe here's a little bead. This red little thing what you can see here, maybe can see here. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There. Wait, it's not so easy with this camera. This camera work? Oh, why is it not working? Here. There. This little bit. As maybe an eye or so. And I also got, not from the Potbash itself, but from Thomas, like this bag full of crystals, and I thought like maybe I can use one crystal to give the beer a crown. Let's see. So let's get in. And yes, my dungeon, I will wear safety glasses, of course. But this time no mask. Even if I use glue, but if I would use a mask, you couldn't hear me, right? So fuck off. I know I will maybe regret it later. And I don't have a saw, so that's why that's why I wear safety glasses, because I have to snip these legs off. And I knew they would explode. Because it's crazy fucking resin in here. Oh, it's even hard to cut through. Yes, but it's possible. We'll see if I can use these legs anyhow. So, can you see everything what I'm doing? I guess. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's super good to wear safety glass in here, because it's really like, it's so crazy, this stuff. It explodes really in every direction. So you don't want to have this stuff in your eyes. I think that would suck a lot. So let's see what I can use from these legs, from these robot legs. 1 and 2, and I don't know if I will record the whole thing until it's ready, but I will put in the end of this video the finished build for sure. Some proper shots then. I promise you so much. Yes. There are these little things and on the bottom of the food. You don't need that. Clack, clack. Yeah, and I just wanted to show you how I kitbash, because people always say, Flo, you make it so fast, but now you can see how I do it. So let's see how they would fit properly. I would love to get rid of more of that. I have a saw, but this saw is so fucked up. It's like really flimsy, and really just for like super small and not heavy plastic parts, not like this thing here. We'll see if I can give you a little bit more of a view. But yeah. Here's also like this crazy mold stuff, not mold, like print lines. But I think I can just scrap it a little bit away, and I will see. I imagine that some of the parts will be covered. If not, maybe I use some green stuff or just like baking powder, and we'll cover it somehow. But yeah, it's hardcore plastic stuff here. Hardcore. I think I'm gonna get rid of a little bit more of the leg. Ouch. So I think it looks stupid, but that's fine. It's alright to look stupid, little beer. Yeah, does someone recognize bits of it here, like the beer or this kit I used here? Let me know in the comments, because I don't know where all of these bits are coming from. Okay, I mean these ones for sure from GW, I mean. They look pretty GW style, but the rest, no idea. I mean, this is like a recast off-print 3D print from an energy claw from GW, I'm pretty sure. And this shield, I don't know, but this could be GW. No, it's not really GW, but this one is fucking awesome. Fucking love it. Yeah, then I don't know. Then I have this thing I thought about using as a crown, maybe also. Looks like a tower for chess. And the reds, I don't know where they are coming from. They are so fucking cool. Whatever. Okay, let's glue stuff on. I have also sprue glue here, but classic super glue, of course, will do the job. And let's see. So that's baking powder. Always put some baking powder into the lid, like that. So mostly spill it over somehow. But yeah, let's see how it would fit. I think it will look pretty stupid, but I will do something cool out of it for sure. So put some baking powder. No, that's not so cool, right? Have to take a look how it would stand straight, not like leaned forward or backwards too much. And in this position it was now on, it would be leaning too much forward. So I want it to be as straight as possible, I guess. That's what I want. Something like that. Let's see the second leg. What we can do with it. Oh yeah, let's try and everything here again. Have to make sure that these things are solid. It's an old blade on it, so don't you worry that I touch it like I touched it. But I didn't need a super sharp one right now, so could just use the old one. Let's see. Sorry for the crazy bird sounds. It's my concentration mode, making crazy sounds with my mouse. Oops. Don't know if you can even see what I'm doing here. If I'm always in the camera. Oh, first time gluing my finger on for this build. As people say, you don't do it right if you not glued your finger on once at least. Right. Ah. It's not working. And everywhere glue again. So smear it off. I don't like that. Think that fruit looks not so good on it. We'll see. Yeah, it's always a thing of smoothing it out, make little things more straight or a little curve inside of it, whatever, to fit the parts together. If I put the leg like that and this one like that, how is he standing? Yeah, should be all right. Okay. So look, yeah, I think that's cool. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this thing and put some super glue everywhere here. And just fill it up with baking powder. Gap filler, perfect, and also some cool texture, at least in my opinion. Makes up for great texture. And that's what you want from your minis, great texture where you can stick paint to. Which looks cool in the end, right? Right. Also fill up these crazy print lines in here. We have that also already done. And yeah, from this mixture of super glue and baking powder, I often or mostly get crazy allergy. Okay, not crazy allergy, but yeah, like sneezing and running nose stuff on the next day. I thought like combining these two bases to one and putting the crazy robot beer here on top. Let's see if he even fits there or not. Don't think so. But maybe he would fit here on these. Yeah, I have to see if I can smooth him, if I can make him look straight, more straight. Now I cut off his arm, if possible. Clutch, exploiting arm. Yeah, it's really good that I wear the glasses. Because it's really hard how that all here explode. It's everywhere, these little fractures, shrapnels. Like, you don't want to have that in your eye, right? Ouch. So, yes. Got the second arm away also. Maybe save it for later. Maybe it will go into the bin. Let's see. And this Potbash is such a great idea, and yeah, mine will go then to Quiz, as I said in the previous episode, and then we'll go to our other friend from Quiz, to Naga, who said already he wants it after Quiz. So, and I put already cool new stuff inside of the pot too. Wait, I can show you because it's mostly here in the pot. That is from me, that thing is from me, then this thing is from me. These little beers inside. I used the beer, I put a new beer inside, of course. Then this thing is from me, and some other little bits. So there are some cool stuff from me now inside too. And that will go on its journey on Tuesday. So cool. And here, let's see that we put this shield up here somehow. But for that, we need to carve away more of the arm stuff. I'm not really happy with the legs, to be honest. I think it looks stupid, but let's see when he's finished if it looks cooler. Or if I can hide some of the leg part somehow. So it's really not the easiest model to use to work with, to be honest, because it's so heavy plastic resin. Can't even cut through it here, really. Wow. It's so hard. Because if I use this part, okay, that would look alright, I guess. That I could do just like that somehow. I'm gonna use just this big shield. Is that stupid? Or is it cool? Huh. Not so sure. I think I want to use a small one. Or really just a big one. Just like that. That could be cool. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. That could be the thing. When you can't see anything of this, of the arm really, so could put a little bit away back from the arm. But I don't know where the left arm is. That is right arm, but who cares? If it's left or right, no one will recognize. Or I just have to build a little arm out of green stuff, what I don't want to do now. I'm too lazy for that, to be honest. Maybe I can just use this arm instead. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Just to make it, let it look a little bit more realistic, right? That's the thing, because otherwise it would look as if the arm would float in the air. I want to avoid that a little bit. Let's see if that is possible. Yeah, I think that is possible. With that I can work. Cool. Yeah, and gonna have a look how long we are in now already. Oh yeah, almost 20 minutes. Okay. I will glue the arms on and show you the thing with the arms on then, and then I'm gonna stop this video because I don't want to make it much longer. After the arms are on, then it's all about little details, etc., etc., that I'm gonna build without you guys and make a little cut then, and you will see the final result then when it's finished. Because also I want to go a little bit outside to the forest to enjoy the bad weather outside. It's rainy as shit, but yeah, to get some fresh air in, necessary sometimes, right? It's a little bit far away, the shield. Gonna see in which direction I could put it, like that maybe. Yeah, that is better. Oh, glued again. Glued on my finger again. Yeah, that is good. What I'm doing here now is just like super glue, baking powder. Everywhere is glue to make the shield stick on the beer, on the arm. And I smell already that I have to open up the window, etc. Because it's heavy chemical stuff here. So, but yeah, the shield is crazy. Oh, it's on. Way over the top, but I think it's cool. So then the crazy claw. But for that, I also need to. Everywhere is glue. Fuck off. Oh. Don't know. Maybe we can use a file here to get rid of some sort of that stuff here. Where I got the file. There's a file. But I don't think it's really. I don't think it will really work. Oh no, that's not a file. I rarely use files, to be honest. Especially now, I don't use a mask. That's not so healthy here. Don't do that at home, kids. But it's working. Do you have the same problem with these X-Acto knives, that it always opens and makes the blade loose? I have it pretty often that happens. Yeah, like that, it will work now. That's good. Find the right angle, find the right spot. Somehow in the same height than the other arm, the shield arm. And then have a look that it's kind of straight up to the head, like in the right angle. Now it's not working. Now it's the glue is not working with the with the baking powder combo. Let's see. And I always love to to use different resin and plastic parts. I have the feeling of it's a little bit too far to the front of him, so to rearrange it a little bit. Still looks off. I don't know. Maybe I have to put him a little bit more there. Yeah, I think that's it. It's a little bit higher than the other one, but come on, make it a little bit more down, like that. Oh, that looks off. I'm not sure. Find the right spot, right? That is it. Yeah, I think that's it. Then a little bit more like that. Like that. Yeah, I think that's cool. That's a good position. Or like that. Huh. I think you know what is a good position for the arm, right? So more an action pose or chill pose. I think action pose. And don't ask me for what I will use him. No idea. Maybe one day will come and some sort of game I could play him in, or I could use him for D&D somehow. Yeah, maybe you have an idea already, let me know. Where could you use a bear with a power claw, a big shield, and some robot legs? And maybe a big rat as a pet. Don't know what I'm gonna do with a rat yet, but or with both of the rats. I think I'm gonna use just only one, but let's see. And also a robot eye, some sort of crazy time traveler beer. That's what I'm up with now. And now I'm gonna go and make stop in here and build him more, and then make nice shots, and you will see him ready then. Okay guys, cheers, peace out.